Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we are going to build your very first personal AI agent using OpenClaw. And look, this isn't just about playing with some cool new tech. It's about setting up a genuinely powerful assistant, doing it securely right from the get-go, and having it do something useful for you immediately. Okay, so here's the game plan. We'll kick things off with what OpenClaw actually is. Then we'll walk through the install and onboarding. It's surprisingly simple. Next, and this is the most important part, we are going to lock it down. After that, the fun really starts. We'll build a super practical automation for a morning briefing, and then we'll tie it all together so you can control it from anywhere, right from your phone.
So first up, let's be really clear about what we're building here. OpenClaw is not just another chatbot you have a conversation with. The entire point, the big difference, is that it's an agent. It's designed from the ground up to take real, tangible actions for you.
Now here's the crucial part. You host it yourself. It's a program that's always running in the background on your computer or maybe a small server you have. Think of it like a central switchboard. It sits there, connecting the chat apps you already use, like WhatsApp or Telegram, to a powerful AI brain that you completely control. The way it works is actually pretty elegant. It's broken down into 3 layers. You've got the channel layer, which is basically how it talks to the outside world, WhatsApp, Slack, you name it. Then there's the brain layer. That's the AI model you choose to use. But here's where the magic really happens, the body layer. These are the tools, the hands and feet that let the brain browse the web, read your files, and actually do things. All right, let's get our hands dirty and actually get OpenClaw installed. You are going to be pretty surprised at just how painless this is. Seriously? That's it. It's just one line of code. Find the one for your operating system, macOS, Linux, or Windows, copy it, paste it into your terminal, and press enter. The script handles everything else. And that's the beautiful part, right? You don't have to be a systems administrator here. You don't need to worry about dependencies or having the right version of Node.js installed. The installer just takes care of it. It makes getting started incredibly smooth. Okay, so once that installation script finishes, the setup wizard is going to pop up right in your terminal. First things first, and this is super important, read that security warning. It's there for a very good reason. For now, we're going to choose Quick Start, and when it asks about your LLM and your channels, just pick Skip for now. We're doing this on purpose so we can secure the core system before we connect it to anything else. All right, I need your full attention here. This is, without a doubt, the most critical part of this entire process. You've just installed something incredibly powerful on your machine. Now we have to make sure it's secure. And I want to be clear, this isn't a suggestion, it's absolutely essential. You might be thinking, what's the big deal? Well, security researchers have found thousands of these things just sitting exposed on the internet, leaking API keys, private data, you name it. The biggest threat is something called prompt injection. Just imagine getting a malicious email. If your agent scans it, it could be tricked into running commands, like, say, zipping up your private documents and sending them to an attacker. It's a real risk. So here's exactly what you need to do right now. There are 3 steps. First, you're going to bind the gateway to localhost. That just means only your computer can talk to it, not anyone else on your network. Second, set a long, random authentication token. This is your master password. And third, lock down the file permissions. This makes sure that only you can read the files that store your secret API keys. And you don't have to guess if you did it right. OpenClaw has a fantastic built-in tool. Just run this command and it'll scan your entire setup for these exact kinds of security holes. Think of it as your personal safety check. You should run it. Okay, now that we're all locked down and secure, it's time for the payoff. Let's make this thing actually work for us. We're going to set up an automated morning briefing that pulls together all the stuff you'd normally check across like 5 different apps every morning. And this is where you really feel the impact. I mean, look at the difference. Before, you're spending maybe 15 minutes jumping between your calendar, email, weather, news. Now you get one single, clean summary delivered right to you. It's not just about saving time. It's about starting your day with focus instead of chaos. So how does this work? It's powered by this really elegant feature called the heartbeat. It's so simple. You just open up a text file and write your instructions in plain English, like, check my calendar for today and get the weather forecast. Then you pop into the configuration file and tell it how often to run, say every 30 minutes. And this is a great touch. You can set active hours so it's not bothering you in the middle of the night. All right, we're on the home stretch now. This is the final piece of the puzzle. We have the agent. It's secure. It has a job to do. Now we just need to connect it to the messaging apps we actually use every day. You'll do this right in that main OpenClaw JSON configuration file. But it's not enough to just connect it, right? You have to connect it safely. So you'll set the policy to allow list and then put your own phone number in there. This ensures your agent is only taking orders from you and no one else.
Now, one last check. This whole system is designed to run quietly in the background 24/7. So you can use this simple command to make sure the engine is actually running. What you're looking for are those two green lights, runtime running and RPC probe OK. When you see that, you know you're good to go.
And just like that, you've done it. You've got a personal AI assistant that's secure, it has its first useful automation humming along, and it's connected and ready to take your commands from wherever you happen to be.
You know, we started with a morning briefing, which is awesome, but that's really just scratching the surface. Now you have a platform. You could automate sorting your email, get it to monitor websites for you, maybe even manage your smart home. The possibilities are wide open. So the real question is, what are you going to automate first? Thanks for joining this explainer.